I feel like we could lose like physical connection.
Yeah.
Because if your reality became so specific to you that we're not even gonna care about.
I'm not even thinking
Josie's reality over there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know Josie. She might be in my reality, but is Josie how I want her to be Josie?
Exactly.
So it's like, bitch,
exactly.
It's crazy.
Buckle up and get ready to travel through the cosmos of your mind. Unwind and let your ears take you on a journey through time. Every week, we discuss topics ranging from space exploration to the fall of celebrity culture. We look through the lens of our past, present, and future to decide if we should update or delete this from our reality. My name is George Berrios, and my name is Nasir, Joachim, and get ready to... The perspectives conveyed in this episode as an all-installment of Experience Reality consists solely of the subjective opinions of the host and reference allegations. The content presented should not be referenced as irrefutable fact. This podcast is intended for purely entertainment purposes only.
Experiencing reality. Experience reality.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Also, when you speak towards, because you like do this and
it feels great out here.
feels really good.
Okay, I think we should be good this time.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? This is actually recording. Hello and welcome to the first episode of Experience Reality. Oh wait, we're supposed to whisper.
Yeah.
Welcome to the first episode of
Experience reality.
I'm your host, Nasir. Welcome.
And I'm your other host, George Berrios.
And I am super freaking excited about this podcast. Are you?
I'm super excited to be here on our first/second/third/fourth episode. So
yeah. You guys, it's been a journey behind the scenes, but it's been a journey.
2 months prior.
Oops, bitch, this is gonna be a struggle. I can see it already.
It's been good. It's been growing pains. It's that horrible time between sleep and the internet. I'd rather sleep than be in reality. All these bugs are getting into our house. It's gonna help us grow in the future. It's gonna make it a lot easier because it's gonna keep getting better and better.
What the bitch?
It's a big ass.
That is a big butterfly, whatever the
muffin.
fuck that shit is.
Yeah, exactly. Because even with this, I'm kind of thinking of like, even when it comes to the growing pains and what's going on, and I'll explain in just a moment, it kind of helps me also gain more clarity of why I'm even doing this, or why do we want to do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you feel the same?
I feel like this is unconventional. You know, this podcast, we're just talking about unconventional thinking, doing it unconventionally for obvious or not obvious reasons. Depends on if you're on YouTube or listening to us.
Yeah.
But it's harder to do a podcast in certain situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's just further pushing our agenda of critical thinking.
Yeah, I agree with that. Hold on.
What's going on?
Huh? It's just the shirt keeps blowing. But that point exactly. You know what I mean?
You did that right there. Example number 3 or whatever.
Yeah. and the reason being that we've had the growing pains and just like it's been a journey because we filmed the first episode, went out into the middle of the sand dunes, and I forgot an adapter.
Oops, bitch, this is gonna be a struggle.
Yep.
And with that, we couldn't do anything.
We just went home. Upset.
Upset. And we were like busy too. But then, that same day, didn't we end up just filming the second episode in a different location?
We said, fuck it, we're still gonna do it. We went to a different location and got it done.
Went to go grab the adapter. And then we were like, you know what, just let's film the second episode. The location was closer than what we were filming in the sand dunes. And we just like, let's just overcome the odds.
Yep.
Overcome the odds. And we went hiking to that destination, which that was fun. And we were on a time crunch that day because we had to get haircuts, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had a haircut appointment also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just a lot going on. And then the first episode, then now we're back again. The camera drops, cracks the camera. It's a part of the journey. It's a part of the journey. And then the computer overheats again. So now we're here. No, but all of the trials and tribulations, if you would call it, has really helped me identify, like, why is it that we're doing this? Like, obstacle after obstacle after obstacle of getting this started. What is the why for us even doing this podcast? And that's what this has really pushed me, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
And I think the biggest reason is we are critical thinkers, and us together, we really enjoy just having these critical thinking conversations and just expanding our minds on different topics. So we want to share that with you guys so you guys can have a glimpse of how we do that with your friends, with your family, and just keep expanding your reality, because your reality is what you make of it, essentially.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, I'm sorry.
Eating on the podcast already? Is this not like bad podcast etiquette? You got the nuts in your mouth? Okay.
I'm sorry. I just thought you were going to talk a little longer. And I was like, let me have a nut or so.
He's like, yeah, I need a break. Let him talk. I need some snacks.
I mean, we've been through a lot already.
Yeah, we've been recording basically for a whole podcast like length, but
yeah,
we're keeping it rolling, okay?
And that's okay.
But yeah, I mean, not only is this something we enjoy doing, like we do this off the camera, we'll just be driving, talking about anything from virtual reality to sexuality, gender, religion, spirituality, whatever it is. But also because we want to encourage you guys to do the same, because that's how you overcome your traumas. You just talk about things. You have conversations that expand the way that you think about things. Because essentially we are our environment. Yeah. You know, we perceive our environment and create our reality. So when you keep expanding that reality, you can make it anything. Yeah. You know?
Seriously. And I know, like, for me, since I've seen both sides of the spectrum when it comes to a lot of stuff, it made me realize that your surroundings and your consciousness is what truly creates your reality.
Exactly.
And we're going to take different topics, different situations, different even people, and break those down and think about, how did we think about it before? Because we may have thought about it in like a simpler way before, or a small-minded way before. What do we think about that thing, person, or situation now? And how did we get here? You know what I mean? And then it could be in the future.
Exactly. And all those, and the way that you perceive things changes the way that you experience life. Yeah. You know? So it could open opportunities for you that you never thought before. Like, you might be doing jobs that you never even thought you were capable of. You might be participating in projects that you were just like never even knew about. Yeah. You know? So
and it's like, even with this situation that we're in, if we were more negative minded, we probably wouldn't even start this podcast.
No.
Because especially me, I'm just going to be honest, I was just like, fuck it, it's time to be done. This is a sign that we just shouldn't do this shit. But I really appreciate you for, staying optimistic and like pushing, like, no, babe, like, it's fine, like, we can do this. No. It's just obstacles that we need to overcome and move forward.
And I've actually realized that lately. Like, people have been telling me that I am a very optimistic person. Yeah. Whenever there is a problem, my first thing is, let's get out of the negative mindset so we can start solving the problem. You know what I mean? And I'm not perfect. Sometimes I do kind of get stuck in negative. Everybody does. But I feel like I've really grown in that way, that no matter what, I try to maintain positivity, because what the fuck is the point? You know?
I agree with that. And the longer that we've been together, too, I've seen the more optimism. Because sometimes we play both sides of the coin, where I'm the more negative one and you're more optimistic. Or you're the more negative one and I'm more optimistic, depending on what the situation is. Exactly. You know what I mean? But I know within this, I appreciate you for being optimistic and still, like, pushing through. And saying, like, you know what, we got this. We're going to be good.
Exactly.
You know what I
mean? Experience reality starting on October 17th. Subscribe on YouTube or listen on your favorite podcast platform.